The disturbing prospect of 100 million child brides in the next decade has galvanized teenage girls in the United States who are demanding action on behalf of their young counterparts around the world.
You see it, girl! We see the future!
The United Nations Foundation's Girl Up campaign has mobilized 150,000 American teens. They say they want the practice of child marriage stopped and have delivered a petition to the White House signed by girls across the U.S.
It's a human rights issue. I think it's a problem when anyone is forced to do anything that they don't want to do or are not clear about or are not prepared for. Child marriage is huge because once you get married at such a young age, you know, your life's not over, but your life has drastically changed its path.
Child bride expert Jennifer Redner says the practice of marrying girls off early has profound negative impacts.
Absolutely. When a young girl may come home from school one day and find her bags packed, or may find out the next day there'll be some sort of ceremony where she'll be wed, sometimes as young as 8, 9, 10, the consequences can be absolutely detrimental. She's more likely to be married the younger she is to someone older. Therefore, the power dynamics will be even more difficult in terms of her being able to negotiate safe sex, to be able to stay in school, to be able to not get pregnant as early as 10, 11 years old. So the consequences are quite strong.
Elizabeth Gore from the UN Foundation says for the victims of this practice, the stakes are high.
One girl that I met in Ethiopia who is scared and has run away, and she is sitting in a bus depot, you know, either going to be brokered into sex work or not educated or into domestic labor, and she never gets a shot, all the way over to massive numbers that we're talking about with millions of women dying in childbirth because they're too young, because they've been married off and sexually active too early.
But old habits die hard. Zambian ambassador to the US, Sheila Sawela, says education is key in changing deep-seated cultural traditions.
Let's go back to the girl child themselves. Let's go to the parents and the mother. Let's ask the mother, how old were you when you got married? Chances that she'll say I was 21. So why are you sending your daughter away at 12?
But she believes the practice can be ended.
I think it's nearer than we think. As long as we step up the efforts of encouraging the girl child to go back to school and finish school, and again, as long as we go back to the communities themselves to make their own decisions.
And at the end of the day, if the Girl Up campaign is to succeed, it must be the adults in the communities who change their thinking and let the children be children. Julie Lindsay, Global Health Frontline News.